Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will paint a fall forest along the road. I put a list of art supplies that I use in this video in the description below. You can prepare your colors and canvas to follow along or just enjoy watching. To prepare my color palette, I used black paint, a good amount of raw umber and titanium white. I started by mixing these three paints, adding just a tiny bit of titanium white at a time to get the right color. This color mix will be used for the road. Next, I will add chrome oxide green and yellow medium to a palette. With green and yellow colors, I will paint trees and grass. For the sky, I mix titanium white and cobalt blue paint. I also added yellow medium, vermilion, yellow ochre, raw umber and titanium white to my palette. First, I sketched the horizon and a curvy road on the canvas with a pencil. Then I painted the sky with the mix that I have on my palette. After the sky, I filled out the outline of the road with a dark road mix I prepared earlier. I dipped the long side of a rectangular palette knife in raw umber paint. By pressing it to the canvas, I can make tree trunk-like lines. For some close-up trees, I slide the palette knife up and make taller lines. When the paint is dry, I can add the second layer of the road and the sky. Now, with a round brush, I will paint the divider lines of the road with yellow medium. Random fact for driving. Because this is a curvy road, double solid yellow lines indicate that there is absolutely no passing or crossing the double solid yellow line at any time. Using a blow dryer will make the acrylic paint to dry faster. After the paint is dry, I put the second coat of yellow. Next, for the grass and the leaves on the trees, I'm going to use fan brush. I will dab the brush in the green mix from my palette. With patting motions with the fan brush, I paint the grass along sides of the road. Next, I will mix some of the raw umber with yellow ochre and paint the forest trees that are far away. The fan brush should be rinsed frequently to prevent buildup and drying of paint on it. I dipped the fan brush into vermilion and added some red hues to the forest and grass. Now I'm painting leaves on the close-up trees with the yellow ochre. I added some yellow ochre to the grass and a little to the road. Here is a neat little trick to create depth. I take a small hand towel and wrap my fingers with it. Then I make the towel damp with water and dip it into titanium white. Next step is to make sure it gives the right coverage by trying it on the palette first. When the wash of white looks transparent enough, I swirl it on the painting. This is a good technique to create a glare from sun on a wet road. So, instead of mixing many shades of colors on my palette, I simply mute them by doing a wash of titanium white over a painting. To paint more defined tree trunks, I use a round brush and the raw umber. I added a little bit of water to my paint because it's starting to dry on the palette and the paint needs to have a good flow or consistency. The trees that are far away, I paint lightly touching the canvas with the tip of a brush. The closer trees, I paint thicker and taller to show depth. The branches of the trees don't have to be detailed because I will cover them up with leaves. Now, with a fan brush, I cover the trees with leaves, using yellow ochre and yellow medium. After I have covered trees with leaves and they have dried to the touch, I do a wash of titanium white over them. Now I'm starting to paint the final layer of the forest. I begin adding more orange leaves along the side of the road and a little on the road with the fan brush. You can keep adding colors and details to a painting until you feel it's finished. There is a thin line between unfinished and finished painting. The understanding when to stop painting comes with practice. Stay inspired and keep creating. Let me know how your painting turned out, or ask me questions in the comments below. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. It will help other people find it and join our artistic adventure. Thank you for watching.